All right, we're here with Frank Michael, our sales representative in the Chicagoland area for Srixon. And I want to talk about the new wood lineup and iron lineup. We'll start with the irons. You want to go through kind of the game improvement, and then we'll hop into more of the players' irons.
Absolutely, Andy. Yeah, thanks for having me. Our probably biggest iron that we've tweaked from the previous generation would be our ZX4. So cleaning up the offset a little bit, narrowing up the sole just about 0.3 millimeters, but it's our most forgiving Srixon iron, still with a forged face to get that Srixon patented feel, but definitely fully hollow to have that maximum forgiveness from heel to toe.
Talk about that, kind of how important that feel is kind of amongst all the way through the player's iron, all the way up into the game improvement, because you guys do a good job of that, maintaining that feel.
Yeah, you can kind of see this little ridge in the back of all our irons. It's a little more emphasized in the player's irons, but that's just adding additional mass behind the sweet spot just to improve, impact feel. So obviously feel is a big part of getting the right distance with the irons, and that's one of the main things we did to improve feel in our lineup. The ZX4 kind of stands on its own in terms of max forgiveness, but you can blend it with all these other irons. They are designed to be mixed and matched.
Right.
So we have a lot of players do this in the long, and then you can do these in the short, but probably our most popular iron would be the ZX5. That's going to be still a two-piece forged iron, but a little less offset than the 4, a little bit thinner sole, but probably our cleanest overall iron, and packs a lot of forgiveness overall. But still forged like the other irons there too.
The thing too that's always unique about Srixon irons is they have kind of the rib going through the bottom. Kind of explain what that does and how different that is from all the other irons that are on the market.
Yeah, absolutely, Andy. That's one of the things our tour players love most about our irons.
Yeah, they kind of get in and get out.
Exactly. So we got a VT sole is what we call it. It's got a little higher leading edge bounce, trailing negative edge bounce. What allows the golfer, whether they take very little divot or a lot of divot, it helps you reduce drag through the turf, maintain that club head speed, and kind of help that feel and distance and the interaction with the turf. And kind of going from our more forgiving irons to our more players' irons, we have our ZX7, which is what a strong majority of our tour staff uses. It's a one-piece forged. It's 1020 carbon steel, so 5 less degrees of carbon than industry standard. And then we have the one-piece forged as well.
This wins the swimsuit competition. This thing looks great. Talk through this a little bit more.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is kind of Hideki's iron, if you will, but it is our blade. We've had our previous blade has been around for 5-6 years, so this is kind of our next generation of that. But our other irons are every 2 years. But again, 1020 carbon steel, the kind of the muscle back look there. But I don't know what else to say. I won't be playing it.
It's beautiful.
But it's a good looking club, and obviously
club.
Clean look. But that ZX7 is where kind of the sweet spot is for the better player. You got the little added forgiveness, but looks just as clean as a blade iron.
All right, so now I know something you guys are really excited about is the whole wood lineup. So let's talk through that a little bit.
Yeah, no, thank you, Andy. So the irons have kind of caught on fire, and we've got a lot in play there. But the drivers, if anything, is something. I don't want to say really surprising us, but we're getting a lot of really good independent feedback with our drivers. So we have 2 main drivers that we've had the last couple of years. We have our ZX5 and we have our ZX7, kind of correlate with the
same
irons.
name, but new for this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we got the Mark II is the differentiate from the previous generation, but our ZX5 is going to be a little bit longer from front to back. It's got a weight port in the back for a higher launch. And then our ZX7 is going to have the heel toe weight for a little bit more workability. And then you got the a little more compact from front to back. But
both 460?
Both 460. You can kind of look at this one as a lower trajectory, more fade bias.
Deeper face.
Yeah. And then the ZX5 is going to be higher, more draw-focused driver.
And then this one's a new cat in town,
yes,
the LS.
The LS. So for those stronger players, the high swing speed, high spin rate guys, this is going to be your driver. So we got a lower launching, lower spinning driver. A lot of that's derived from that weight port in the front. We go from down to 2 grams up to 14.
Yeah.
So you can dial in that swing weight, dial in that spin rate just based on the weight. In the front of the driver, and like I said, in the ZX7, we got in the heel toe that you can adjust, and the 5 in the back. But big thing with our driver is ball speed. So we're winning the ball speed test from what we see on our numbers. We have an all titanium construction, so that's our big thing for this year is going all titanium in the crown and the face, obviously. But that's how we're noticing in R&D to generate ball speed.
So it probably would have that more kind of traditional feel.
Traditional sound, traditional feel.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. But
and then the Fairwood's a sleeper. Fairwood's hot.
Yeah, we hear that a lot. We make it in 3+, 3, 5, and 7, so we do go up to a 7 wood. That's getting more and more popular. But Same technology we're putting into the driver, we're putting into our fairway woods, but with a steel construction.
Nice.
So, and then we do have the same thing with the hybrid as well. Really nice. Really
not
nice
a whole lot
shape
of
for a
offset,
hybrid.
not like any type of left bias. It looks real clean.
Yeah, very
right?
clean look. Our whole Srixon lineup's derived for the tour player, for the better player, so it's all got the cleaner looks.
Awesome.
And then Cleveland Golf's going to have a little bit more game improvement, more maybe average, a higher handicap, more average golfers club. So.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you'll see all these products at Mistwood and the Mistwood Golf Dome, so stop by and see us.
Available
Thanks,
today.
Frank.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you for having me
Appreciate
on.
it. Yeah.